I feel like I am home. Stage, and I will say always, stage is my home. It's where I feel the most comfortable, when I feel loved, when I feel the love for everything and everybody around. I feel like home.
Mariachi music dates back to the early 1800s, and back then, women listened, men performed.
In Mexico, we have this culture of, is the male who brings the serenades to the ladies, is the man who is the provider. But times have changed.
And back then, only men wore the colorful charro, or the Mexican bow tie, and only men shouted the party-starting grito. This is Mariachi Bonitas, Sacramento's all-female mariachi band, founded by singer-songwriter Donora Klingler.
My field started being in pop and rock and roll and all that stuff. When I was around 14 is when I started.
Donora's life is devoted to music. She can sing in 5 languages, and she can perform in just about every musical genre, from the flamenco to jazz and funk to cumbia. But it wasn't until she left her home in Mexico City that the sounds of the guitarrón, the violin, and the trumpet led her down a path of female mariachi.
I formed an all-female mariachi band in 1997 in Los Angeles, California, called Las Alondras.
As you can imagine, gaining respect in a centuries-old male-dominated music genre wasn't easy, especially when she tried to incorporate herself in other male bands.
I went to try to put myself into a mariachi band, and the guy, the mariachi owner, told me, I don't hire women.
As a musician, Donora would form or join many bands and move across the country over the years. That experience taught her that to make it in mariachi, she had to be both an entertainer and a businesswoman. So in 2014, she started the Mariachi Festival in Sacramento.
This year is 9 years. I've been producing this show, and I bring mariachis from all over the place, over the world, but I didn't have my own. I just produce it, I sing with them, but then, the pandemic came.
When the pandemic halted music events, Donora went back to her roots. She formed a mariachi band with her close friends and played in her neighborhood. That band became Mariachi Bonitas, and they quickly made a name for themselves.
Give it up for Dinora, Janessa, Audra, Jordan, and Samantha of Mariachi Bonitas.
In 2021, the band was invited to the Kelly Clarkson Show, which elevated their music careers and inspired them to move forward.
She said to me, I'll see you at the Grammys. And that was very inspiring. That's what it took for me to record our first album.
For over a century, men dominated mariachi. Donora says she was never out to change the way that mariachi was played or performed. All she wanted was a spot on the stage for her and her bonitas.
With Grammy or not, we're gonna keep doing it because it's important for us to share what we have, and it's a lot of Mariachi Bonitas for a long time.
Reporting for Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm John Bartel.